Our greatest hits!
I already said that! Oh yeah, baby, we got the hits of the century for you!
Today we got Tinsel on the keys!
Litness on the drums!
And Beethoven on the triangle!
And last, but certainly not least.
Not the least in any way!
In any means!
Like this is possibly the most type of person you'll ever meet!
Then get it!
Of course, sorry. Litness. This is our first song!
Rock on!
Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty, yes you do.
Yes, you do!
Times Square can't shine as bright as you. I know it's true. Hey there, Delilah, don't you worry about the distance. I'm right there if you get off. Give me some with another listen. Close your eyes. Listen to my voice, it's my disguise. By your side. Oh, it's what you do to me. Oh, it's what you do to me. Oh, it's what you do to me. What you do to me.
That was Hey There, Delilah, an original!
Very original!
Let's give it up for P!
To the A!
To the S!
To the C!
To the A!
To the N! That's Belle Pascal, the lead singer!
They know that, you idiot.
What?
Don't tell them something they already know. That's hypocrisy.
No, hypocrisy is when something is average.
That's mediocrity! Keep this show going!
Mediocrity doesn't that have to do with meat?
Okay, for Rocket number 2, we present to you.
I used to roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes. Listen as the crowd would sing. The long live the king, and now the king is dead. Maybe I held the keys. Then the wall closed on me. Revolutionary thing. The king is now dead. Long live the king. I hear Jerusalem bells of me. Rolling galaxy clouds of sea. I'll give up my sword and shield. Into the missionaries of the fall. Lord, what is in my head?
That was Viva La Vida by Coldplay.
Actually, it's pronounced Vive la vie.
Do you not understand how utterly unimportant that information is? We have an audience. We must impress them.
Rocky, I just want to impress you, babe.
I know, but you keep messing this up.
As Selena Gomez says, everybody makes mistakes.
Rocky doesn't do mistakes.
This is a professional institution! We have one more song! Let's go together!
This is our final song. Rock on!
Crying baby was so hard. They gotta get away. They got to get
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us for Saturday Night Live. It is Wednesday, but that's okay. As many of you probably don't know, I'm Caroline Mack. I'm a senior here, and this is my senior project. Yes, they did allow me to drop my math class to put on this project for you. Our school is very supportive of performing arts, as you can see here. Thank you all for coming. This is awesome. So you may know me as the girl who lost the class officer elections 4 years in a row. Or the girl who was nominated for the best laugh superlative, but lost that one as well. That's okay. Anyway, back in 2020 during lockdown, I got really into stand-up comedy. I watched pretty much every comedy special on Netflix. So the logical follow-up to this obsession would be me deciding that I too could write stand-up comedy. To do so, I researched and found that there were 3 steps to writing stand-up. 1, watch stand-up comedy. Check. 2, write down funny things you observe in life and about yourself. 3, write stand-up comedy. So that wasn't very helpful. But I did take note of number 2. I started writing down weird things about myself that I could make fun of. For example, 2 years ago, I wrote down, and I quote, "I love potatoes," with a period after every word. I also wrote down that I didn't know brushing your teeth after breakfast was a thing that people did. You know, all the funny things. Speaking of funny stuff, let's talk about college. College is the time to explore yourself, find new people, try new interests. So that's why I chose a 4-year program where they'll teach me how to do something I already know how to do. Lie. I'm going to acting school. So mom and dad, don't worry. After college, I'm coming right back home. Anyway, thank you to all my friends who agreed to read some jokes tonight. And thank you to all of you for coming to hear them. We have a great show for you tonight. No musical guests besides what you just saw in the cold open. Change, so enjoy the theme once more. Bad woman. Joe, the adventurous one, who doesn't love Timothy Chalamet for some reason. I will tell you, I just don't get it. The third, Beth, the quiet one, who plays piano at the old man's house down the street. And not in a weird way. Actually, how can that not be weird? And finally, Amy. Now, she's the real bitch. From Greta Gerwig's Little Woman, Quentin Tarantino presents Little Men.
You know, if I had a boat, I'd name it Dump Truck.
Epic Ames.
Yeah. What about you?
I name it Bitch Slayer 3000.
Oh!
Loser. How about you, Joy Boy?
I'd name it F the Patriarchy.
Bro, not again.
Meet the March Brothers, the best young men in town.
anything about the wage gap?
That girl doesn't work twice as hard as me and the bros.
Hey, she is a woman. She became one on average at the age of 13. Menstrual rights.
Dude, chill! What?
Apes, you have something to say about that?
I'm gonna smash your face in, man.
Top 10 things I want to smash. The patriarchy.
They have it all. The looks, the smarts, and most importantly, the compassion.
I can't wait to go to the protest.
I like women. Please help women. Find God.
Beep, beep, bitches!
What's for dinner?
Beep, beep!
Oh.
Beep, beep.
But they're living in hard times.
Bye, dude, I guess.
All right, see ya, I guess. Peace out.
Come on, guys. Come on. Your dad is here for the war, and this is all you have to say. Have fun, sir.
Oh man, not again.
Joe, pull yourself together.
Come on, Joe. Our father's leaving for battle, and all you have to say is have fun. I can show an emotion or two.
No, you literally cannot. Joe, pull it together. We're the little men, not the little women. It's not you. You have literally no emotion. Remember when you fell into the pond and you couldn't even feel the cold?
Yeah, of course. God damn it, we're the little men.
Little men. Yeah. Of course.
Boobs.
I'm wearing a collar shirt, but wearing a white t-shirt underneath it.
Yes.
And then sports, specifically football.
Yes, and grilling and baseball.
And spinning whatever I want to.
And I happen to be in the driver's seat constantly.
In this film, you'll feel things.
Yeah, I mean, like, we're getting married, I guess. You guys can come, like, if you want. I mean, like, we're gonna serve steak, real up move, and, you know, it'll probably be in July, which is, like, I think a pretty solid, pretty nice month.
Lock them down, yeah.
Marriage is an institution.
Oh, my
But most of all, you will leave feeling fulfilled. These little men will make you laugh, but not cry. Please, do not cry. Anyway, come see These Little Men, coming to a theater near you in 2023. This film is not copyrighted in any way, shape, or form. Quentin Tarantino owns absolutely all rights of women. I meant Little Women and Little Men, the franchises. You know what I mean.
Wait, but I'm not ready to be a father.
Weekend Update with Colin Jost and Michael Che.
Hi, I'm Madeline Norton,
I'm Josh Musikabanu.
and this is your weekend update. In the past couple of weeks, Wellesley High School has announced that there's no more parking allowed in the tennis lot. This rule was fought for by the same parents who think the school is falling in ranks. Maybe it's because we can't park at school, says high school students.
The world's largest bottle of whiskey is up for auction in Scotland. Yeah, we found it at the Euronaut prom, said Chuck.
100-year-old man celebrates 84 years working for the same company. Those are rookie numbers, says the Supreme Court.
Linda Fagan just chosen to be the first woman U.S. Coast Guard commandant. We still have one of those, said Biden.
Chef reunited with lost rat friend after nearly a year, suddenly regaining cooking skills. Gusto's restaurant is back on the map.
Johnny Depp has been working on his latest film the past 2 weeks, the Marriage Story sequel.
The drama department put on their spring play Done to Death this past weekend. The audience was bored to death.
The Child Lab graduation announced as being on June 7th. On the subject of graduating, a Child Lab student said,
Wellesley High School graduation announced as being on June 3rd. On the subject of graduating, a high school senior says,
the drama department finally put on their spring play this past weekend due to COVID amongst the cast. No amount of time could have topped the show, says audience member.
The senior skip day was this past Monday, as you probably saw at the tailgate in the parking lot. As you can see tonight, the only thing the seniors skipped was sunscreen.
And now we will be interviewing the one and the only. Ah!
Thank you for having me. This is very exciting.
No problem.
We're having you here.
So we surveyed a few students.
Oh boy.
And we just had some questions for you. First one. So what is your job?
No one really knows, including me. But as you can tell, it's so exciting by my dead eyes in the morning, my dead eyes during lunch, and my dead eyes in the afternoon. I'm just constantly filled with my love of Wellesley High.
That explains it.
Yeah.
So, walk us through your hair routine. How you doing?
My routine is wake up and then try to untangle it for about 20 minutes. Then once it hurts, stop trying to untangle it. And then, yeah.
Oh, the next question. Is that a little secret?
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing you've ever overheard?
So, all right, I can't tell you that, but I can tell you this.
Yeah.
All right, so I was just telling the story the other day. So I'm in the cafeteria by the counter, and I hear all this noise on the elevator, right? It's like, I'm like, these sons of bitches, you know. So there's all this someone banging on the door, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, I go over the elevator, and I see like 3 kids, like, you know, pushing back the door, digging at the door. And like, you know, they're all like really serious, and they're like, you know, we gotta get it out, I'm like, son of a bitch, just get up, this phone fell down there, you know. So I'm looking at the door. You know, we have to keep going up and down. You know, the door closes, so we have to keep going up and down the stairs. You know, kids are crutches are having to wait for the thing. I'm like, no, you don't understand. We have to get this, what I think is a phone out, right? So, you know, we're going, this goes on for like 20 minutes. So then, you know, where it's me and 3 other kids, and, you know, the kids bring me like, sorry, man, it's bad, I'm sorry. So me and the other kid, you know, we walk over, and he's like, you know, so like heartbroken. And this is like no joke. He's like literally beside himself. Like, man, it's okay. It's okay. He's like, no, you don't understand, man. Like, that was like the best jewel I ever had. It was like it hit so different. I was like, you spent 20 minutes looking for your jewel. I thought it was a phone the whole time. But anyways, that was an outrageous moment, I'd say. Yeah.
And our last question of
Yeah.
the night is, do you know everything about everyone?
Unfortunately, I do know everything about everybody. Because when I'm in the cafeteria by the counter, people will just come up to me and tell me everything that's happening in their life. And the worst part is I can't tell anybody any of that juicy gossip. So I'm just sitting there having to take it in, and I'm just like, I wish, you know, I wish I was a student. I could just relay this and cause so much drama. Well, I know you probably get information from it.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
Right.
yeah. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for
Well,
joining
thank
us
you very
tonight.
much.
That's our weekend update. See you next
Bye.
week.
See ya.
It's okay, good sir. I assure you the doctor is on the way. I shall be handy-dandy soonest.
I've been waiting here for 1 score plus 10 minutes. Where in the hell is this quack doctor?
I know thou hast been patient for so long, and then for that my sincerest regards. But I assure you we have our most wondrous doctor on the way.
Yeah, right. I'm sure they'll say this to every patient.
No, like they're genuinely our best doctors. So much better than the rest of them. It's embarrassing, like.
He's been dead. How so is this true?
Well, I very much should say. Very well, I shall let thee know now. In truth, the doctor has a special gift.
How doth they speak of a special ability? What? Can they sponge an unfundable token or something? Now that would be his magic.
What? Nay, brethren, that is literally impossible. You see, it is like magic, though. The doctor's abilities beyond those grants are acutely and known of everything their patients physically humored. Like, essentially, what you feel, they feel. Like this.
Sorry for the delay. What seems to be the issue today? I see. Abdominal pain.
Hither, doc. Whatever is wrong with you?
I don't have much evidence yet to be certain, but I do have some theories. Please sit up. I have some tests I would like it to the proctor. First, thy temperature. 101. Yeesh. Next, allow me to check thy throat. Good, now open up. Well enough. Finally, reflexes. Well, I know now what we're dealing with hither.
What? What is it, doc?
Well, it's appendicitis. And thy doc has a bad case of it too. We'll have to operate anon.
Oh, thy lord.
Not to worry. I've done this surgery many times before. Thee won't feel it a lick.
Because I'll be asleep, right?
Nay! If thou went to catch but a wind, then so doth I. And I cannot perform said surgery in mine own slumber, can I?
Well, then I shall at least have it sleep. Now make sense, right?
Nay! Can I perform said surgery while numb? No.
And Annabelle?
Damnation! We're sweating such as the pig. Must be a fever.
Actually, doc, I think that might be my own nerves.
You needn't worry, my patient. You'll be swell. The death rates for this surgery are lower than the shot. They
Oh, grant you mercy, doc. Thee did save mine own life.
'Tis mine own pleasure. Or rather, it's my pain too!
Oh, wow, doctor, that will never cease to amaze me.
Why, thank you, nurse. What's next on mine agenda today?
Let's see. Here it is. Next on thine docket, a prostate exam.
Billy T, and this is my assistant host, Brad E. Welcome to the Socially Awkward Game Show.
Excuse me, what? I thought this was the game show for people who love
Yes, the Socially Awkward Game Show. Those were our preliminary trials. This show is by the people and for the people of America. You see, we invited the most awkward people here tonight so that you can feel better about yourself.
We being paid?
No! They're here to demonstrate how not to handle the situation. All right. That you submitted for a different game show?
Hi, my name is Francisco Sacramento. I'm from San Francisco, California. I enjoy history, Downton Abbey, and vintage coffee shops. I have a pet frog named Joyce Occasion. This was my 15th year in a row participating in the San Fran High School Spelling Bee. I will not disclose my age. It is definitely not the amount of years I've done the spelling bee times the square root of the amount of frogs in my neighborhood. Thank you for your consideration.
Just you wait.
Nice. Contestant number 2.
Good evening.
Whoa. Wait a second. Can you bump it up a bit, the volume?
Good evening. My name is Sam.
Just a hair louder, sir.
Good evening.
Speak louder, Sam!
Good evening. My name is Stan the Third. I liked One Direction before they were on the X Factor. My great aunt was Marilyn Monroe. I politically align as magenta. I strongly believe in the Tooth Fairy. I have been to Mars. And I'm only able to eat spaghetti due to dietary restrictions.
Oh, Stan the man. Don't pull our legs. You can eat spaghetti. You can eat any pasta. The shape doesn't matter. Is that what kids say or something?
So it's just spaghetti.
You asked for
All right. Number 3.
Salutations. My name is Hercules 1 in a million. As I said, my name is Hercules 1 in a million. I live at 182nd and 65th in the West Pole. I am currently studying the patterns of how refreezing the ice cavities would impact mouse in a nearby lake. I have a PhD in physics from Oxford. I'm currently working on getting a degree higher than a PhD. I enjoy crickets, blue bathtubs, and the live stream of Penny the Owl in Missouri. Thank you for making my acquaintance.
I saw Penny the Owl once.
Thanks, Stan.
A third.
Oh, yes. Stan the Third, everybody. All right. It's time for round 1. A lucky contestant has to order food on a phone. You wouldn't care. Francisco, you're up. Here's the scenario. You're hungry, starving even, and you've got no neighbors for food. You must call a restaurant, and even worse, it's Italian.
Yes, Papaginos.
Good Rosie! Oh, no. That's not me. I need a pizza!
Cool. Looks like you'll be starving tonight. All right, next up, Stan the Man, Stan the Third. Please stand. Here's your scenario. You're walking down a hallway. It's a long hallway. You know that guy. And it's a long hallway. Did I say it's a long hallway? You gotta greet him. You gotta try to greet him. How you doing? Hey. Wow. Didn't even get his attention. That is an L. Hercules, you're up. It's the final round. If you pass this, which you probably won't, you'll win. So here's your scenario. You're late for an appointment. You have to cross the street, but there's a crosswalk 2 cars honking at you. What are you gonna do, huh?
Please go. Judging by the velocity ratio of this encounter, these are 2 cars that I know. I will be nervous. Do I wave? Do they even see me? But by the time I keep waiting, they're gonna grow impatient.
Oh, you just got run over. Man, what a shame, what a shame. All right, Brad E. What are the scores for tonight?
You are all in the negatives. This is the worst game we have ever seen.
I mean, at least you broke a record in something. All right, that was pretty socially awkward, if I do say so myself. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be, I don't know, ABC Network next Tuesday night or something. I don't know.